Welcome to our channel. Today we how to reduce server response time with SiteGround, full guide step by step clearly. To reduce server response time with SiteGround, start by logging into your SiteGround account. Navigate to the Websites tab on your dashboard. Select the website you want to optimize. Click on the Site Tools button associated with that website. In the Site Tools panel, locate and click on Speed in the left sidebar. Under the Speed section, choose the Caching option. Enable the dynamic caching by clicking the toggle switch. Next, activate Memcached if available for your hosting plan. Now, return to the Speed section and select Optimization. Ensure that the minify options for CSS, JavaScript, and HTML. After enabling minification, check the combine features for CSS and JavaScript files. Next, check if the lazy load option is active for images. This feature helps speed up page load times by loading images only when they enter the viewport. Move on to the Site Health tool within Site Tools. Run the analysis to check for performance issues. Address any listed recommendations, such as optimizing images and removing unnecessary plugins. Next, navigate to your website's administration area. Optimize your database by removing spam comments, post revisions, and unused plugins. After making these adjustments, test your website speed using online tools like Geekmetrics or Google PageSpeed Insights. Check the server response time and other performance metrics. Finally, regularly monitor your website speed and make adjustments as necessary. These steps will help you effectively reduce server response time with SiteGround. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.